This is Jake Schwartz here at the Hall of Fame Palestra here at the University of Pennsylvania campus as the Penn Quakers knock off the top seed in the Ivy League, the Yale Bulldogs, the final 69-61. A.J. Broder may have led the way with 19 points and 8 rebounds, but really the big story tonight, especially in the second half, had to be this guy, the pride of Washington, D.C. I'm talking about Eddie Scott, 18 points on 6 of 7 shooting, and he joins us now. And Eddie, obviously a lot of implications on this game for a shot to still compete, to play in the Ivy League, to continue maybe to go even to the NCAA tournament. What would this mean if you were able to achieve that feat? I know there's still lots of work to be done, but I think you really took a step in the right direction today with this win. Tell us what this win means to you.
This win means a lot to us from a confidence standpoint, but also from a standings, standpoint in terms of our chances to go to the playoffs and then ultimately go to the tournament, which is our goal. Obviously, first goal is to win the Ivy League championship and then move on into the tournament.
I look at your numbers. I look at all the numbers among 4 different players in double figures. Max Martz had a big night with 12 points. AJ, of course, 19, and Devin with 10 points. But what was going through your mind in that second half? Did it just kind of seem like your teammates just kind of wanted to give you the ball more and more?
Yeah, in the second half, I just tried to play even harder. I just try to play off of my teammates. For example, AJ gets the ball in the post or anybody does, I try to backdoor cut off of them or space out to the three-point line and give us an open look as a team. Just do whatever it takes in order to win this game. I knew this game was really important for us, and beating the number 1 seed is gonna raise our standings.
You really shot the ball well, almost 50% in the first half as you go up 11-3. You finish 42% with 48% in the second half. All in all, this had to have been a really good shooting night as a team, right?
Definitely.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it was a good shooting night. It was a good shooting night for us all. For myself, I just tried to hit the shots I just tried to take my time when I got the ball in the three-point line, lace the ball up and knock it down, especially when it counts. And thankfully the shots went in. They were big buckets that put us in a position to win the game.
I've never had the chance to ask you this as I've interviewed you probably many, many times. Well, first of all, I've always believed I was a better athlete than you, but that's a different story. But I wanted to ask you because, I've known you for many, many years. You played in the WCAC, one of the toughest conferences in the country. What was it really like playing for Steve Turner at Gonzaga?
What was it really like? It was amazing. Gonzaga is an awesome program, and my time there, we were blessed enough to win 2 championships, and my boys over there now are taking care of business too.
Steve's a great coach, isn't he?
Steve's an amazing coach. He's great with offensive and defensive schemes and just having everybody play hard and play together.
You're back at it again next week for another weekend on the road. I believe it's at Dartmouth. Is that correct?
Yeah, we got Harvard, Dartmouth on the road.
Harvard. So you're basically a New England type of trip. Tell us what you need to do to continue this thing.
To go ahead and continue that, we just need to continue with the same intensity and urgency that we played with in the last 4 minutes of this game. If we can manage to, keep that same hard-working mentality and play humble and play very aggressively and confidently, then I believe that we're gonna take it to the championship, ultimately win and go on.
The Penn tradition, or I should say the Penn miracle continues. Eddie Scott, we appreciate you stopping by again here on Voice of Reason. 18 points on 6 of 7 shooting. Good luck next weekend. We'll see you down the road.